Hello everybody. Don't know how many of you remember this, but it's my Magstrike 20 with the super extended mag. Well, since the last time you saw it, it's been through a lot. It had a tank expansion done to it, which is increases the size of a piston. Really wish I didn't do this, because with the rest of the mods I did, it just doesn't work the way I want it to anymore. So, nah. I wish it wasn't there. But it is, so oh well. Basically what it does is, you drill a tiny hole in the top of the piston, and there's a brass bar connecting these two chambers, so this is now part of the piston, and it moves back and forth with it. And the piston fills with air, and it fills this. So it takes so much more air to fill it, that when it thrusts forward, it's got a lot more force behind it, and the dart goes a lot further. However, it takes more air to fill this, so there's less air left in the bladder, so it only gets about 10 shots off. But I've got a 20-shot clip. No, kind of a contradictory mod, which is now why I'm wishing I had another piston. But I'm going to be getting another one of these, and I'll explain that later. So, the other mod is the bladder, obviously plugged. And what's this? A tire valve. Wonder why that's there. Wonder how many of you remember this, which is my battery air compressor backpack. Well, for those of you that don't, it's a 12-volt battery hooked up to a tiny air compressor that puts out about 200 psi that I got from Kmart. Hooked up to a quick release switch. Now currently I don't have it on any kind of resistor, so it will just keep filling as long as I hold on to the switch. But I ordered a couple things for it that I will be installing within the next month or so. So, when I press this button, the air comes in, which hits the tire valve, which fills the bladder. And I'm timing it, hold it for about 10 seconds. And then you can disconnect it just fine. And now the bladder's all pumped. You see how much slower that piston moves? But each one of those darts would go about 80 feet. I don't know, for a Magstrike, it's not really worth it. But, if I didn't have this piston extension in, then it would fire the whole 20. Because I remember, before I put it in, it was working fabulously on this system. But, so my idea now is not to drop it. My idea now is I'm going to go get another Magstrike, and I'm going to put a tire valve on the opposite side of that one, and it's going to be a dual wielding system. So the other tire valve will come out this side, which goes to a T, which hooks into the backpack, and the quick release switch will be rigged up to one of the Magstrikes instead of the individual thumb holder. And this one is going to be the range Magstrike, which will be using a 10-shot clip firing at about 80 feet because it has the piston extension. The other one will be the let's shoot a lot, or Daka Magstrike, which will have no piston extension and use the 20-shot clip. So, technically, by the time it takes this one to fire 10, the other one should fire 20. And it should be about 50 feet instead of 80 feet. So it balances out, and I just want to try it. I think it's going to be really cool. And I like the way it looks without the bottom pump here, especially with the extended mag in it. I think that's really cool. So, that's it for this video. Now let me show you my deploy. But that's for another video. See you guys later.